Hi, Nick Dogan, North State Law. We safeguard your professional license so you can get back to business. Today's question is, how can a complaint against a child care facility impact eligibility for child care subsidies? So let's say that a facility has a number of children that are in a state or federal subsidy program, and as a result, the facility is compensated by a state or federal agency, or a little bit of both, and or they're on some sort of food program that would be considered a subsidy as well, and there is a complaint filed against the facility that's accepting those children with the subsidies. So there is a potential for a huge impact. And it really depends on what subsidy program the children are members of, enrolled in, and the other main thing is what the allegations are, and then if there has been a substantiation of child maltreatment by the Division of Child Development and Early Education. So those are the three main things. So say a complaint comes down, there's a notice of administrative action, and there is a penalty or proposed penalty of suspension, okay? If you are in a certain state and or federal subsidy program, like the facility's enrolled in that, and they have customers that are enrolled in that, the fact that there is an administrative action by Division of Child Development Early Education that is for a revocation or a suspension, that will start the clock on some subsidies for 45 days. And then if at the expiration of those 45 days, you're no longer eligible for subsidies and those children can no longer be enrolled there, they have to find a new facility. There are other programs that are on the state and local level and some in the federal level where if there's a substantiation of child maltreatment, that can result in the facility being booted from those particular subsidized programs. So it's really important to kind of understand the impact of what type of complaint you're facing, what notice of administrative action has been sent to the facility and is going to potentially be implemented against the facility's license. Another thing to consider is if you get a notice of administrative action and you appeal it, the subsidy program can still revoke your enrollment in that program regardless as to whether or not you have appealed it with the Office of Administrative Hearings. And in my earlier example with the 45-day window, that is one of the programs that it doesn't matter if you have appealed that to the Office of Administrative Hearings or not. They'll still go forward and say, hey, you got 45 days, notify the kids. If you get this resolved within that time frame, great, we can kind of talk about it at that point. But you got 45 days, even if you file your petition for contested hearing and you get in front of the Office of Administrative Hearings, you go that route, that particular subsidy program may still boot you from their program regardless. So you got to be really careful, and you got to really understand the full impact of some of these complaints that are filed against your child care facility, because some facilities have 90% enrollment with children that have subsidies. Some of them have 10%, some of them have 20%. So if you're on the higher end where you have, let's say, 75% enrollment of children that have subsidies and your subsidies are suspended or revoked, there's a high likelihood that you're not going to be able to continue to operate, just at a 25% capacity in that particular example. So it's really, really beneficial to speak with somebody that handles a lot of these cases, that knows, people in the industry, that knows the players in the game, so to speak, and can really assist you. So if you got any questions, please go ahead and check out my website. I got a lot of blogs on there. It's northstatelawfirm.com. You can check out the videos on my YouTube channel, and you can also give us a call if you can't find the answers that you're looking for. That number is 919-521-8810. You can also text that number, 919-521-8810, and you can get a free 15-minute discovery call with a member of my staff. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Thank you so much for taking care of the kids in North Carolina. Have a great day. Bye-bye.